Okay, so this is a review on Sway's album. It's called This Is My Demo. This was released back in 2006. And yeah, the artwork is very interesting. It's like I'm just clocking it now. I only realized this like literally today. Um, it's like he's not standing, but leaning over like towers. So the thing is black and white. Only color you can see is the Union Jack flag where he's wearing a face mask. Man was wearing a face mask from then, bruv. From then, 2006. So he called it. But anyway, and he wasn't always using wearing that flag either. It was also a Ghanaian flag. He used to fly both flags, which is interesting. And yeah, so he's looking over like rising towers and stuff like that, like the high rises. I think that's a pretty dope concept. Yeah. But anyway, so there's 14 tracks. So this is my demo, the products, then Hype Boys, then Little Derek, then Pretty Ugly Husband, Flow Fashion, Up Your Speed, Download, Loose Woos, Sick World, Still on My Own, and Back for You, and Slow Down, and Month in the Summer. So yeah, I mean the tracks that when I first found out about Sway, I believe it was through Flow Fashion, because I used to be on Channel U back in the day. Like the video was funny and the song was funny, and it's funny because what's interesting is there was a point where I knew he was lyrical and stuff like that. Don't get it twisted, but there was a point where some would see him. Yeah, he's a good MC and stuff, but he's the funny one, if that makes sense. He's the one that makes songs about. He makes jokes in his tracks, and the only other rapper that can or MC that really got away with that, I feel was what is his name? Margaman. Like he was that funny dude. If you want to talk about an MC being funny for the sake of being funny and always being funny, it was Margaman. Yeah? If you know about Margaman, you know about Margaman. Like, listen to the tune Butter's Friend. And watch the video, it's fucking hilarious. Then he's got another tune, Fish and Chips. He's got that one. He's got another. Oh fuck, there was another one. I can't remember, but this ain't about Margaban right now. This is about Sway. But yeah, like I got a story to tell about Sway in a minute. But like it was interesting because then he did Up Your Speed, then Little Derek, so then it balanced it out and stuff like that. But yeah, I was always anticipating when this LP or album was coming out, because he kept on. I remember him kept on promoting it. And that's what I actually remember. I remember hearing this is my demo coming out, and it's like raw. You know what I mean? And listening to it back then, it was very interesting. Now, Little Derek is if you listen to that tune, like it puts you in a place where it makes you think, wait, are you doing fine? Like, are you yourself doing fine? Because even Baby Blue, that's how I got introduced to Baby Blue. Is it Baby Blue? No, obviously it's Baby Blue on a tune, but I'm saying, is that when I first found out about Baby Blue? Possibly. And then that's how I found out. Then Up Your Speed. Was it? No, there was something called another tune where I did find out more about his name is now called Wavy Boy Smith. It's so funny. Nah, yeah, that's it. I gotta say I forgot his previous name. It was Mr. Biggs, or Biggs. But yeah, it's interesting how he rebranded himself, and I nearly forgot his previous name. So, and then I found out about Peretti because of him. For some not strange reason, there was a reason why I ended up not really like gravitating towards Peretti, even though he was decent artist himself. But it's the fact of personal situation. I won't, yeah. And then yeah, so the story I got to tell Because normally, you know me, I take one song out of context or in context, it is what it is. But maybe I can, yeah, I'll just take the song a little direct, but the context of the song being fine, or doing okay. Yeah, so basically, yeah, I was working at Represent Radio, and I can't remember what year it was. It was either 2009, but 2000, it was either 2008, 2009, or 2010. Yeah, those years, one of those years. And I remember meeting Sway for the first time. Excuse me. And what was interesting was I was meant to interview him, but with a different co-host, because I had a radio co-host back then as well. And so I meant to interview Sway, and I froze. Like, I'm telling you this here, man froze. Like, I froze, because I'm like, bruh, this is Sway. Man's trying to be an MC myself, and I look up to this guy, bruv. Which is interesting if you look at the context of the artwork. Like, he's looking down, you see what I mean, from blocks. You see what I mean? So technically, man looks up to him. It is what it is. So I can rate that. That's kind of interesting when I think that. But anyway, yeah, man froze. Like, the moment it was supposed to happen, man froze. I froze. It was interesting. Like, I'm deep at how. But anyway, so yeah, my co-host at that time, she took over. She did what she did. Big her up each and every time. I want to shout her out. I won't say her name, but I'm not gonna do that just to protect her privacy, because I don't know what she's got doing nowadays. Because as far as I'm aware, she's not in the public eye like that, or even on social media like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, so that was interesting, and it's like, why I bring that up is because I wasn't doing fine. I wasn't doing okay. So that's the thing. If it was just me by myself doing this interview, I'm pretty sure he would have said something, then it would have got me back into the zone of interviewing him, blah, blah, blah. But the fact that I had a co-host at that time as well doing at the Mix Festival, you know what I mean? She took over, she interviewed him, I had to step out, you know what I mean? Like, just to recuperate, get my brain together. It was just mad situation. And you don't want to get in that mix up where you, like, it's going to happen. You're going to freeze down again. It is what it is. With any situation, it's nerves, isn't it? It's nerves. Like, sometimes you don't say sometimes, but you will get over those nerves. The best way is by just consistently doing things that are going to develop your confidence. Yeah. One of the things that I strongly recommend, yeah, is click the link in the description box below which says become a member of the Thealkebulantrust. You'll get access to online courses such as career and business. In that course there, you will learn exactly what your personal mission on earth is. And because of that, what will happen is you will end up attracting people around you that whenever you are nervous or whenever you freeze, like I froze, regardless of how old you are or how young you are, that person is going to help you. Do you get it? There's going to be someone else that's going to help you overcome that difficulty or any situation. It may not even be you freezing. It may be a situation where you can't handle that situation, but someone else can handle that situation for you. Do you see what I mean? That's what happens. So, but anyway, back to the album. I'm gonna give it like a 10 out of 10. It still slaps to this day. Flow Fashion, I still my track. In fact, Lil Derek is still my track. I like that song too much. Even to the point I tried to reference it to make a joke in the group chat, but they weren't having it. Do you know what I mean? What can I say? I tried. Maybe they forgot it. I don't know. But anyway, I thought they would have known it, but it doesn't matter. That's life. But let me know what your favorite track is. Click on the link in the description. In the comment section below. Let me know what your favorite track is. I don't necessarily have a favorite track, but Up Your Speed definitely is a top track. I think it even got to a point where it was even featured on Sky Sports, which is very interesting. So yeah, and it got to the point where sooner or later, not from this album, I think it was a different album, which I made a review on that. He ended up getting signed to Confident Music, which is interesting. And another thing I want to add as well, I nearly forgot, the best thing that I remember from Sway that he always used to do, he always used to represent Ghana. Always. He would always fly that flag for Ghana. You will not see one image, minus his artwork for his album, but you will not see one image without him wearing or flying the Ghanaian flag. You just wouldn't see it. You just wouldn't see it. So you have to big him up for that. Like, do you see what I mean? So he definitely has helped in shaping people's minds, yeah, in regards to being proud of where they come from, yeah. Because there was a time where it was difficult. I wouldn't say difficult. Some Africans didn't want to be African. They wanted to be Jamaican. Don't get that twisted. There was that era. So let's applaud and give respect to Sway for helping change minds. Yeah, it may look. It was a subtle thing, and that's the thing about racism and colorism and all that stuff there, and even having a mindset of a colonist, if that makes sense. So you're taking on what they wanna do for us. So you see what I mean? Like, it's a techie situation. But anyway, before I get waffle on, learn more about the African and Caribbean history. Click the link in the description box below to become a member of the Thealkebulantrust, so you can get access to online courses such as African and Caribbean history, and that's where you're going to learn that information there. But yeah, album 10 out of 10. Link to the album in the description box below. Go stream that, go stream that. And yeah, big up Sway for always representing Ghana to the fullest. Get me? Even though we did fly the British flag as well, but we won't talk about that.